Hello, fellow human! Welcome back to another Dang Doggo R slash Choosing Baggers. So our story for today is from you slash Wild Scrawl with the title of You Will Deliver Free Couches or I Will Call the Police and Sue. Saw a choosing bagger in the wild yesterday and felt like Steve Irwin trying not to be bitten by a croc. A friend of mine, John, and his wife, Jane, just bought a new sectional couch. Their old couch and the love seat set are in pretty good condition, just an ugly color, so they decided to just give them away. They put an ad on Craigslist that says they are for free to anyone who wants to come and pick them up. They get a few calls, then a woman calls and comes out to see them. She arrives driving a small car, likes the couches, and she says she will take them. Great! She then asks when she can deliver them. John explains the ad said the person taking them has to haul them because he doesn't have a truck. A strange conversation occurs for a few minutes while she tries to grasp the idea of a furniture store delivering. Eventually she says, "How about a U-Haul truck?" Jane agreed. That would work perfectly. The woman explains she needs to run a few errands, then we'll call to arrange a time. Great! About an hour later, she calls and she says she's home and when we can deliver the couches whenever we want. John explains to her once again that she needs to haul them. She says, "I thought you were going to rent a U-Haul." He responded with, "Wait, I thought you were renting the U-Haul." "You said you would rent a U-Haul," she said. "Why would I rent a U-Haul?" he asked. "So you can bring me the couches," she said. Frustrated, John gives the phone to Jane, who calmly explains that the ad says she has to haul the couches. If she wants to rent a U-Haul, we'll happily to help her load it. But we aren't renting a U-Haul to give her free couches. She says she'll come over and figure this out. About an hour later, she shows up in the small car and tells John that he needs to either rent a U-Haul or find someone with a truck to haul these. He said he will do no such a thing. If she wants them, she hauls them. You can see that she's getting pissed when she tells him that they agreed to give her the couches and haul them, and that is the verbal contract, so if they don't deliver them, she will sue them for breach of contract. At this point, Jane steps in and calmly explains to the lady that they have changed their mind, and they aren't going to getting rid of the couches. She seems pissed but leaves. An hour or so later, they get another call asking about the couches. This person asks if they can be delivered and they are told no. But if they live close by, we'll help them load and even unload them at their place. 20 minutes later, the angry woman shows back up and starts screaming that they promised her couches, so it's illegal for them to give them to anyone else. It turns out that the caller was her friend calling to test if they are really still giving the couches away. John and Jane ask her to leave and tell her if she gets a truck, they aren't giving her the couches anyway. She pulls her car up, so it blocking their driveway, and then call the police. When the police arrive and she tells them she is the owner of the couches and that we won't give them back to her. What happens over the next 15 minutes blew my mind. She lied to the police, her friend lied to police, she got angry and threw her keys at Jane. Eventually ended up getting arrested because she refused to leave. Her friend took the car and left, and we were all left shaking our heads. She was yelling, saying Jane told her we would get a U-Haul and deliver the couches, and Jane told her several times she did not say that. The woman then screamed at her that she was a tramp, pulled her keys from her pocket, and then threw them. That was when she went in the handcuffs. There's even a video about it. When she blocked the driveway, John went inside, grabbed his phone, and then shot a video of the rest of the encounter. Sadly, there's no video of the first part. They decided not to post the video anywhere until the case against her is finished. Hopefully soon I can come back and share it. It's pretty fantastic. On the positive side, the cop's brother needed a couch for his den, and then he came and got them. The angry woman got arrested, and the police, there ended up being 3 cops at the scene, let her friend drive the car home. After the friend was gone and the car with the woman was on its way to jail, the first officer on the scene was talking to us to see if we needed anything else. Jane jokingly said, "Well, unless you need a couple of nice but ugly couches." We all laughed and he said, actually, my brother might want them. He called his brother and sent the brother a pic of them, and a couple of hours later, the brother came and got them. Bonus, for those who are curious about the beggar and more details about the whole clown fiesta. At the moment, it is holding a pattern. She was arrested and charged for a few different things including DUI. She has entered a non-guilty plea and now has a court date that is in mid-July. I had to give an official written statement, as did my friends, and I was told there was 2 possibilities from here. Most likely her lawyer will cut some kind of deal and she will plead guilty to some lesser charge, and that will be the end of it. If she decides to fight it, and then it will go to court and I could be called to testify. So it could be finally resolved sometime between now and mid-July depending on what her lawyer does. Also, she kept switching her story, so I'm sure they knew she was lying about that. What they were angry about was the 911 call. She called and told the dispatch that she was trying to leave and we wouldn't let her, so the police roll up thinking there might be some kind of hostage situation or a dangerous domestic. But nope, she was just sitting in her car when they pulled up. The first officer on the scene mostly talked to us. When the second officer arrived, he mostly talked to her, and when he found out she lied on the 911 call, he was not happy. He very sternly told her he could charge her and that this was a very serious offense. At this point, I think they were pretty much done with her and just wanted to make certain everything was on the up and up. About 2 minutes later is when she flipped out and threw her keys. I have no idea if she was or will be charged with anything. I think the whole thing started with her thinking that if she just scream and make a big enough scene, she would get her way. It has likely worked for her in the past. Then I think the crazy part of her took her, and she just couldn't let go. There are some people who have that issue of once they get angry, they can't seem to calm down. Wow, it would be hella funny if the cop's brother would be like, "Yo, so when will you deliver them to me?" Jokes aside, it's pretty nice that the couches ended up in good hands. Somebody whom actually needed it. Pretty cool if you look at it. If the beggar woman didn't call the police, then the cop's brother would never be able to, get the couches. Like a chain of events. Like there is a reason for everything. And the cops, they were being such a bro to each other as well. Even when on duty, still thinking about helping out other bro. The conversation probably went like this. "Hey bro, yeah man, so I'm working right now, but these people have some sweet couches they're trying to get rid of. Keen? Oh, that's dope, man. Yeah, flick us a pic." As for the beggar, it hurts my brain just thinking about it. The ads clearly state that the couch are for free if you can come and take it. The woman pretends she didn't understand, even called a friend to test it, and went double down on it and called the police. It's unbelievable that some entitled people really expect strangers to go out their way and pay for delivery, and all when they already get things, all of which for free. You'd think they would be grateful for the free items alone. Imagine you're trying to do something good for the society by giving us stuff for free, then they threatened to sue you, called the police, verbally assaulted you, and then threw dangerous objects at you. That is sad, man. I feel sorry for OP to, had to deal with all that crap and waste so much time. I came across a pretty interesting comment which pretty much summarized choosing beggars as a whole. Wannabe entitled beings looking after themselves and not caring about their wake. But for every bad thing you witness, 100 good things go by unnoticed, unappreciated. It's in our nature to bother about things not going the way we learned, which may be why this sub is so popular. That's it for today, fellow humans. Thanks for watching. Dank Doggo appreciates your time. If you enjoy our content and want to see more of us, stay tuned and subscribe. Don't forget to smash that like button and ring the bell, or Doggo will cry. Also, you can always tell us, your friendly neighborhood Doggo, your experiences in the comment section. I'll catch up with you guys later in the next video.